Hello, hello. Good morning. Well, good morning for those of you where it is the morning. Good night for everybody else. Good evening. Good evening. I always wanted to say that, Will. Oh, we were here for the stream, and I want to make sure you guys are plugged into it. This is a totally different thing. It's a totally new world in 2020. Everybody's thinking about smartphones differently. Today is no exception. Today, we're going to be following along the launch stream, the live launch stream for the LG Wing. And I guess, Willie Doo, you can kind of plug them into it. They can see it? Can they hear it? Lovely stuff right here. And I'll just be kind of guiding you along. It'll be my reaction here. Also important to remind you at this moment, I'm going to have an unboxing video of this device as soon as the stream has ended. So make sure to keep it locked on the channel. Don't go anywhere. I'll be going over the device in great detail immediately after the stream is over. So we'll watch this together, and then we'll continue on the channel after that as well. So there's a little bit of chat right now going on about 5G. I guess Willie Doo is somehow mixing my voice alongside the voice of this presenter here, the Explorer Project. Maybe we should listen to him for a bit.
What it should be by closely examining the user experience.
Maybe give me a little more on the speaker there,
from the routine smartphone form factors. The Explorer project imagines different approaches to the existing premium smartphones that all look and function the same.
New form factors.
The Explorer project allows us to have the courage to tackle new challenges, to take risks and pursue new opportunities. It's where you'll see
I think it's risky, definitely.
But practical innovations.
So are most things that are good or exciting, Will.
Our
a bit of a risk.
philosophy of delivering these practical innovations to you will come to life in these devices. This is not just about one product, however, but rather a whole line of new and innovative form factors and experiences you'll see from LG Mobile today and in the future. We know we couldn't have done this without the support from our valued partners who shared and understood our pioneering vision. Now let's meet our Explorer Group partners who were with us from the beginning of this adventure.
To optimize the performance of the products of the Explorer, optimize the performance of the products of the Explorer project that will bring new and different experiences to consumers. And we have worked hard to optimize the performance of our Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G chipset so that consumers can fully enjoy the new and different mobile experiences more reliably and for
Shout
a longer
out
period of
RR
time.
Net Rainer for the super chat. Appreciate it.
How has the partnership been with LG? Well, it's been extraordinary. We could not have asked for a better partner. When you have a main screen where you can watch a show and you have a second screen where you can do other things, it becomes a perfect way to watch a show on mobile.
Combining media viewing and chat is a difficult problem. There's only so much space on a screen. But this device makes the impossible possible. We can't wait until people experience Rave on this revolutionary device.
Well has always been looking to provide differentiated browsing experiences, but to do so, we were in need of a new approach, especially in terms of smartphone form factor. LG Mobile suggested the light solution we needed.
The Explorer program in LG Wing, we are able to provide additional functionality.
This guy
in
wins
our
for the best
intuitive
backdrop, though.
User interface.
So far, look at the
Viewers
nature,
will
man.
be able to easily access playback control and other
a suit
features
in nature
which are
is
historically
not. You don't
hidden
always
on
get
other
that.
devices. Tubi is proud to be part of LG's launch today, and we look
A little
forward
breeze in the
to
background. Is that
partnering on
real
other
or green
products
screen? What do you
in the
guys say?
future.
Real life. Wow.
And now it's time to fly. Let me introduce you to the bold and adventurous start of our exploration. The first product of the Explorer project, LG Wing.
Oh boy, here we go. Now, I know you guys may have seen some leaked images out there on the internet. This is for real now. This is the official reveal. That is so wild. It's very It's a very science fiction vibe, this thing. I think I saw some people referencing Iron Man. There's apparently some phone like this in Iron Man. Do I have that right? Is it Iron Man? Does anybody remember? It's got some kind of Marvel, sci-fi superhero. Those tunes get you moving in the morning. Well, that'll wake you up. You don't need a coffee. Those LG tunes.
Take flight to new spaces. LG Wing.
Holy moly. Where do we zoom in next?
Hi there, my name is
Austin Evans.
Today
Shout
I have the pleasure
out.
of greeting you as an LG Explorer expert, and I'm honored to reveal the first product of LG's Explorer project to the world. I'm happy to introduce a product that is truly unique and shows a very new direction for LG to explore. Today, we're going to get a hands-on look at the LG Wing and get a real user's perspective.
You got like those
on
sound
how
effects,
this
Kurt.
device
You like
can
those sound
provide
effects.
a genuinely new mobile experience, feature by feature. First up, we need to unbox the device, and who better to do that than the king of unboxings himself, Lou from Unbox
Oh boy.
Today I've got something
How'd
that
they
I've
manage
certainly
that?
never seen before. I've looked at many smartphones, and I'm always on the hunt for that next futuristic form factor, and I think that's what we're about to find inside of this box right here. Now, at first glance, you get the lid off and you think to yourself, that's just a standard smartphone. Then you start playing with the packaging and you notice something is a little bit different. And when you pull the phone out, that's when things go to the next level.
Boom. There it is, my friends. This is the LG Wing. In a sea of the same basic bar-type design phones, this is something truly unique. The swivel action feels mechanically solid. That's smooth. Goes without saying that when you pop this baby open, you're going to turn some heads. But more than that, this swivel design changes the functionality of the phone itself. Starting with the home screen that's been completely redesigned. Swivel mode also gives you a nice balanced grip. But really, this design is perfect for people who like to watch a lot of video on their phone like I do. Like when you're watching a video on your phone and you touch the screen by accident, the controls pop up, or when you get a text or call right at the most crucial scene. No more. The different grip means nothing interferes with the main screen, and the grip lock button prevents accidental touches on the second screen. Another problem this dual screen setup solves is when you're using your phone for GPS and then you get a call. Now you have the GPS on the main screen and the call on the second screen. No screen interference, no missed turn. The main screen for your main task and the second screen for your calls, messages, and notifications. It's simple and hassle-free. It's easy to tell from the design that the Wing was designed for comfortable viewing without interference. So, it's only natural that the Wing is sporting a POLED display. When the display turns on, what's the first thing you notice? Well, you notice what's not there. No hole cut out, no notch, just 6.8 inches of pure uninterrupted POLED real estate. And despite it having two stacked screens, LG's POLED tech makes the Wing thinner and lighter than you'd expect. So then you gotta be asking yourself, hey, no hole punch, no notch, then where's the front camera? Well, it's a pop-up camera and it's 32 megapixels. In the back, you have a 64 megapixel main shooter and two ultra-wides. A 12 megapixel ultra-wide for shooting in swivel mode and a 13 megapixel ultra-wide for basic mode. Now you can do a whole dialogue scene in one take, record the action you want and your reaction at the same time. And if you happen to drop the phone by accident, check out what happens in slow motion. For all you videophiles, the LG Wing comes with gimbal camera features. It has 6 motion sensors inside and stabilization software that can compensate for shakes and bumps in 3 axes. That means your shot will come out silky smooth. The Wing's form factor also gives you better balance and a more natural grip for shooting. And just like the gimbal cameras you're familiar with, you have the joystick on screen to tilt and pan the camera manually, and also the 4 gimbal shooting modes: follow, pan follow, FPV, and lock mode. Now, having a gimbal attachment is great, but you have to carry it around, set it up, and by the time you're ready to shoot, maybe that moment is already past. This is a lot faster. Now, these specialized functions are great, but where I think this phone really shines is in how useful it can be in everyday use. Like when you want to search while you're watching Netflix or following along to a cooking video and setting the timer at the same time. Multitasking feels easy and natural with this setup. Look how many different things you can do. And if you have a favorite combination of apps you always use together, you can pair them on the second screen to let you open them with one touch. And what makes the Wing stand out from other dual-screen phones is the fact that when you don't want to use the second screen, you can make it disappear in a snap. Now, you're in basic mode. This type of daily use means the hardware has to be solidly built. The swivel mechanism's swivel action has been tested over 200,000 times so that it works smoothly for years to come. It also has a water-repellent coating that makes it water-resistant for daily life. Plus, on the main screen, you've got an in-display fingerprint sensor. Even when using your normal apps, the second screen makes things easier, especially for one-handed use. There's nothing like the convenience of having video playback controls ready on the second screen.
Futuristic form factor. Futuristic form factor.
Or scrolling through the gallery on the second screen while viewing the full-sized photo on the main screen. If you like making videos, editing video on the Wing is a breeze. Like professional editors that use two monitors, the Wing's two screens make the controls feel less cramped. With all these great features, you don't want your data speed lagging behind. That's why the Wing is 5G enabled. And it's got enough battery power to last you all day.
So this smartphone, obviously, it's much different. It's a completely new approach. I always appreciate ambition from manufacturers when they don't just do the status quo. Yes, it will work as a standard smartphone in this slab format, but when you pop it open, obviously, you can tell you're dealing with something quite different. Is this going to be the smartphone for everyone? I don't know, but maybe we're looking at the future.
Why, thank you, Lou. So now that we've seen the key features of the Wing up close, let's now see how the device can be used in real life. Alongside Josh, the Korean Englishman, Aziland, and Zach King have also been using the phone in advance, so let's see how that went.
The Wing was designed with careful consideration to not force users to change the conventional smartphone experience that everyone's familiar with. So if you want to use it like a conventional smartphone, you can. Upright in portrait mode, just like you always have. All right, let's try unlocking it first. For everyday use, it looks just like any premium smartphone. Nice build, big screen, and 3 lenses on the camera. The rear camera is 64 megapixels. All right, and it has all the popular camera modes, like portrait mode, time-lapse video, and video with ASMR and voice bokeh. This beautiful screen is a huge 6.8-inch full HD OLED. The 20.5 by 9 screen ratio display without any distracting notches offers a pretty immersive viewing experience. Video looks great on this flawless display. When you're watching a video and a call or a notification comes in, it interrupts the viewing experience. And until now, there hasn't been a good way around that, which brings me to what makes this phone really unique. The swivel. Swiveling up that front screen and getting access to that second screen feels great, and opens up a lot of new possibilities, like watching uninterrupted full-screen video while simultaneously interacting with notifications. Even if I just use the phone like a conventional smartphone most of the time, being able to swivel that screen up and use this 3.9-inch OLED second screen simultaneously is really cool. On the main screen in landscape swivel mode, you immediately see these featured apps. Rotating the second screen out to watch video feels great and allows you to watch full screen while holding the phone vertically, which does feel more like a natural position for your wrist. The second screen feels sturdy and makes a convenient, comfortable grip for your phone. And of course, this second screen opens up a whole range of possibilities when it comes to user experience innovation. Using the device in swivel mode makes the second screen UX stand out as really well thought through. And if you want to use the second screen only as a grip, then you can turn on grip lock, which locks the controls on the screen to prevent you from pressing anything accidentally. This second screen really opens up a whole
just want to
new
remind
user
you guys, I've got an unboxing video of this device It's coming up right after this live event, so make sure to stick around for that. I'll be going over all these features, all the details, my impressions, and so on, so just don't go anywhere.
Picture-in-picture window on the front display. This makes picture-in-picture viewing viable without blocking a huge part of the screen. And watching videos on sites like YouTube through Whale enables an expanded UX that allows you to watch a video on the main screen while scrolling through videos or searching through comments on the second screen. So being able to watch full screen video while multitasking is a great improvement on what's been possible until now. In the world of smartphones that's full of minimal design changes from one phone to the next, the LG Wing offers multitasking during uninterrupted viewing through a genuinely interesting innovation. So I've gone over the new viewing experience that the Wing offers and how to use one app across the two screens, but there's plenty more to come. Azilan will now join us to further explore how to use two apps at the same time with the Wing. Azzy, over to you.
Hello, citizens of Aziland. I'm going to be doing something totally different than I normally do. I'm going to be testing out the LG Wing. You're probably thinking Azzy is in way over her head, and you would have been right. But this smartphone is supposed to make my life way easier. So in the spirit of life hack videos, which you know I love, let's take this baby out for a spin. When I first got the phone, the first thing that stood out to me was its one-of-a-kind design. Now, at first glance, it looks like your standard premium smartphone. You can multitask with the multi-windows features like any other smartphone. But if you swivel out the main screen on the top, then the second screen reveals itself. This really got my attention. Because just by looking at the layout of the two displays, you can already tell how useful they can be. As you can see, having the second app on the second screen is infinitely better than any multi-window feature. In basic mode, you can slide up the divider in the middle to adjust the size of the apps in the multi-window feature. But as you can see, the screen space is very limiting. So let's test this puppy out and see just how much we can do now that we have a second screen. Shopping is made easy because you don't have to toggle between apps to compare prices on different sites. I better compare prices. This one's cheaper! You can play games while browsing the web and totally not use it to cheat. What is another name for adrenaline? What is another name for adrenaline? Oh, epinephrine? I can do tutorials and take calls without interruptions.
As here with a makeup tutorial, first I start off with some foundation.
Fix this. Oh no, how did she do it? Hello?
Have you left yet?
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm on my way. When I get a call, it comes in on the second screen so that nothing appears over the navigation screen as it's running. Hello?
Where are you?
I'm literally here. You can't see me. I'm waving my hands. I can watch movies and video chat my friends in real time, no matter how far we are or how close. Okay. So to recap, I've so far shown you guys all these cool new ways I'm able to use my phone to kick in some upgrade to my everyday life, like being able to text my friends while watching videos, secretly getting a little extra help on the side while I play trivia, being able to use the full screen for navigation without interruption, and comparing prices at the same time. And of course, being able to do multiple things at once. But wait, it's not over just yet. Here's another little life hack to make multitasking easier. You can pair up any two apps together that you use frequently. The phone doesn't make me feel like I'm having to learn new tricks to use the features. Instead, what it does is make what I already love doing on my smartphone easier and better. It allows for a customized and infinite user experience that'll definitely make your life more convenient while letting you do more. And these are just some of my favorite features. There are still countless unexplored experiences for you to create on your own.
So Aziland has just shown us some of the possibilities that the LG Wing opens up. But I'm excited to see what more this new device has to offer. So up next, we're going to be talking about something that is becoming an ever bigger part of smartphone usage, and that, of course, is content creation.
We're back to Austin.
So LG has been at the forefront of technology and specifically smartphone cameras for years now. So today, creator
barely has any wrinkles in that
is
shirt.
going to join us to talk a little bit about what creating content with the Wing is like.
Hey there, I'm Zach
Austin.
King, and one second. For those of you who don't know me, I make magic videos on the internet.
See, the reason I
and
was
today I'm going to
surprised
show you
because
some
I've
of the
seen
camera
Zach King's
features
videos
of the
before.
LG Wing, and I'm also going to make a magic video with it. As a filmmaker, I'm always looking for new ways to enhance how I tell my stories. And technology makes what I do possible and inspires new ideas. One piece of tech in particular is a gimbal. It's a handheld device that uses counterweight to stabilize the camera as you move it around. And you can use a gimbal to make dynamic camera moves look professional and cinematic. Most phones have a built-in Steadicam feature to digitally remove the camera shake. But a gimbal uses physics to suspend the camera and allows you to focus the camera on one particular object as you move around. The LG Wing has a built-in gimbal motion camera, which unlocks new creative possibilities by bringing gimbal technology to your smartphone. You don't have to buy a separate device or carry around extra bulk equipment, and you don't have to worry about problems like the shutter response. All the functionality of a traditional gimbal is seamlessly integrated into your phone. The embedded gimbal integrates 6 motion sensors and advanced stabilization software. Gimbal mode can be accessed instantly when you open the camera and swivel up. All of the standard gimbal controls appear here on the second screen. This allows you to view your footage on the main screen without any controls getting in the way.
Yeah, so that's the main thing.
Normally,
I'm going to show you
I
guys a
use 2 hands on a
demonstration of this mode
to get a
immediately
really
after
stable
this
shot.
presentation
But with
in
the
the
second
unboxing
screen, you
video.
hold it
And the
up just
main
with
thing
one
is
hand
just the
like a
grip
traditional
as well. To have a dedicated place to hold and the extra controls which would normally be on your display.
Modes like first person view, pan follow, follow, and lock mode. And today I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how we use the LG Wing to make some magic. Here's the video we made.
No, wait, don't go.
Wait! You want to see how we made it? So I'm going to use gimbal mode for this shot, which will make it really smooth as I'm running down the street. So I'm going to be running right here, and then you're going to follow like this here.
3, 2, 1, go.
No, wait, don't go.
So that one was shot in pan follow mode?
Yeah.
Let's do it in follow mode.
No, wait, don't go.
Then, to make the bike appear, we used lock mode to freeze the frame during the jump cut. Good. Ready? Go.
Wait.
Next, we edited the video. You can scroll through the thumbnails to see a preview of the videos. You find the best take, click on the edit icon, and it takes you to the video editor app. By having the controls on the second screen, that frees up your main screen for the footage. Then swivel down and upload the video. So there you go, a new magic video. Besides gimbal mode, the video camera also comes with time-lapse and slow motion. I can even adjust the audio caption options here. We've got basic, ASMR, and voice bokeh. Another cool feature is dual recording mode. If I open it here, you'll see 2 windows pop up. And I can move them around to the right. I'm gonna keep it back over here. But I like this feature because I can actually use it to talk to the camera and the audience directly and show off the illusion at the same time. I've got this little 3D print here and it says illusion. And if I
Yeah,
turn
you
it
can
the other
actually
way,
flip this around too, so that you can
Says
be like
magic.
a picture-in-picture, sort of how I
Pretty
am on the
cool.
stream right now.
Now this is a cool
So
little
you can either
feature.
split it
If
or
you're
have like
me,
a little
you might drop your
box.
phone a lot. And in case you do, the pop-up camera automatically retracts itself when you drop it. Check this out. See that? Now it's there. So there you have it. With the LG Wing,
The
you
motorized
can film
camera's alive and
professional-grade
well.
videos
It's hanging
with
in
just
there.
your smartphone. I'm excited to see how people use this as they create and tell new stories.
All right, so now I'll be taking over from here on out for the Q&A session. So we've heard about the new and different form factor, experiences, and changes the Wing is able to bring, and that was great, but I still have a few questions. So to help me, I've prepared a little session with the engineers of the LG Wing, who'll be able to give me an in-depth breakdown of what makes this phone
Austin just
so
knocking
unique.
it out of the park,
so let's
though.
take some time and hear from them directly.
There's been a few smartphones trying to innovate with the tried and tested conventional form factor, including a variety of options which use some kind of flexible display. Why did LG choose the swivel form factor?
Products featuring flexible displays in the current smartphone market need to be unfolded or open to experience its usability. We thought a lot about how consumers can use multi-screens without having to change the habits they're already used to. LG Wing, before swiveling, retains the experience of existing smartphones, and by swiveling up the main screen when needed, opens a whole new usability.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The most
honestly,
optimal way to
that's a
realistically
big
render a familiar
component
but new
here is that when it is in its folded mode, if you didn't know that it had a swiveling component, it feels and behaves exactly like a smartphone, like a typical smartphone.
All these explanations make so much sense, but I can only assume that it was extremely difficult to implement the swivel design. What was the process like?
When we consider the design and structure of LG Wing, our highest priority was to ensure the components are durable even after repeated swiveling motions, and, when swiveling the screen, to provide a smooth and natural, luxurious feeling. Simultaneously, we faced the challenge of reducing weight and thickness of the device. First, we developed an ultra-compact hinge that can operate with a sturdy and premium feel. To achieve this, we applied the technologies of dual spring, dual lock, and hydraulic damper to the hinge.
Wow, that's wild.
The dual spring structure distributes the
The
force
mechanical
applied when
aspects
swiveling
always
into
get
two,
me.
while maintaining a
And you have
uniform
to,
tension
I think they said
of the rotating ball
you can,
to ensure stable
it's 200,000
structure and
times, it's
durability.
tested for 200,
Also, the dual lock
200,000?
further distributes
Is that the right
forces
number?
applied to the hinge to prevent loosening or disconnection of the main screen from the second screen. Finally, a specifically designed hydraulic damper
Yeah, it's
absorbs
like
shock
watchmaking.
when the main screen is swiveled,
Springs.
producing a smooth gliding motion. Another challenge in design was the need for a new structure that is thin and lightweight, but also durable as well. For this purpose, a topological optimal design and composite lightweight material were applied.
You're right.
Because the device is a combination of two displays,
With the foldables,
weight
it's
was
tougher to put a
challenge
case on.
overcome.
It's a good point.
The weight of LG Wing, which started
With
off
the
at
with the
314
swivel, you can
grams in
no
its
problem.
initial
Just, the
development
case
stage,
just fits onto
was
the back
reduced
portion.
by
I guess.
minimizing thickness of the metal alloy frame and optimizing the layout of
Yeah, it would
components.
have to be.
In
Couldn't
addition,
come
by
too
applying
far
a
around the front
perforation
lip.
technique, and with more than 30% of the mass being comprised of lightweight composite material, we were able to increase the strength of the body while reducing 16.1 grams in weight. And by minimizing areas of the hinge module to leave only the functioning parts, we could shave off another 5.3 grams in weight. Through this process, a final weight of 260 grams was achieved, making LG Wing the lightest among new form factors and 20 grams lighter
Lightest
than a smartphone.
new form factor.
Okay, so a
I
big
didn't know
concern
that.
for me is with dropping
Some of
the
these
phone
foldables are heavy. I'll give
elements,
them
especially while
that.
I'm shooting my videos. Especially on a bigger shoot, it's not uncommon for me to, drop a device or two. So how durable is the Wing?
LG Wing was designed to withstand rigorous testing in terms of quality. Durability tests include drop tests from various angles to consider when the device is swiveled or not, stress tests, shock tests, as well as touch sensor and key press tests. Among the numerous tests, we focus most on the bending test. After testing swiveling movement
Good old bend test.
200,000 times, we found that a steady motion was maintained even
Look
after
how
sending
cool those
it.
robots are.
To prevent scratches and improve motion,
Get a couple
we
of those
applied
in
a
here, Will.
high-lubricity material around the second screen so that no damage
Do that
is made on the
200,000
second
times?
screen when swiveling. Also, we tested its basic quality by conducting more than 20 tests in various environmental conditions, including heat, cold, humidity, dust, and water. Water and dust resistance were also provided by applying a water-repellent coating to support it for everyday use. In addition to internal testing, the device was sufficiently verified by external certification bodies. It underwent testing based on a military standard recognized by the U.S.
Once it's
Department of
military, you gotta get the
Defense,
stamp.
being certified in 9 categories.
Authority.
Which includes impact tests that drop devices
9
at a height of
categories.
1.2 meters from 26 different angles.
Okay, great.
Those are happy
big
sounds
thanks,
for
of course,
dropping.
to the engineers for
Your
answering
phone
some of our
with no
questions.
crash.
It's been really interesting to learn about some of the reasoning behind the unique design and the details of how this product came to life. I've got to say, for me, the LG Wing kind of came out of nowhere. And it does a really good job of bringing a very unique concept to the form factor that's basically been perfected over the years. So before we end, I have one final question. What is LG Mobile's ultimate vision through this Explorer project?
All right, listen up, guys. Before this is over, remember unboxing video hitting the channel just as this ends. So you're gonna go to the channel, and the video's gonna be ready to go for you. And I get the hands on and everything. So I could show it to you here, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be better that way. So as soon as this ends, head over to that video. Just go to the channel page. You'll see it there.
Explorer projects will offer new and different experiences for those of you who want to dream with us. And it's our promise that we will never stop, and we will continue to explore new areas and grow together.
You know, and look,
we hope
that's the main
you will
thing.
join us on this journey to explore
That's the thing about
new
it.
ideas.
If you're gonna try a new idea, it's always gonna be risky. You know, you're gonna capture people's attention. You gotta take a risk. A lot of people out there in the comments just say, "Oh, I don't know what am I gonna use that? How am I gonna use that?" It's like a lot of technologies early on, a lot of ideas early on might seem that way. It's way easier to just keep doing the same thing over again, but it's tough to capture anyone's imagination doing that.
It for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.
All right, listen up, everybody. I got the wing. Check it out. Look at this. Look at that. Bang. All right, it's in studio. Thank you so much for joining for the live stream, companion stream. I'm going to check out of here, and I'm going to go hit public on the unboxing video right now. So head over there immediately and go check the full video. All right? Thank you.